What if the silent conversations you're having with your money are the very reason it keeps leaving? In the school of Buddhist thought, your reality is a direct echo of your intention. And where you place your money isn't just storage, it's a statement. It's an instruction you're giving to the universe about how you expect to be treated financially. The principles of Buddhism teach that our physical world is a map of our inner state. To attract mental clarity, we must first clear our minds. To invite prosperity, we must align our homes with its flow. Money is not just currency, it's a current of energy. When you let it settle in corners of your home that vibrate with neglect, chaos, or disrespect, you are, in effect, building a dam in your own financial river. This isn't folklore. It's the practical wisdom of mindfulness applied to your space and your spirit. Let's walk through 7 places where your money should never rest. If you truly want to signal to the universe that you are ready for wealth, according to Buddhist wisdom, the space under your bed is an energy sump, a zone where unresolved thoughts and stagnant emotions collect. Storing your money here is like telling your finances to go to sleep and never wake up. It might feel like a secure, out-of-the-way spot. But think about what gathers there: dust bunnies, forgotten objects, perhaps even the residue of restless nights. This space represents your subconscious, the part of your life you aren't actively looking at. In the energetic language shared by Buddhist mindfulness and spatial harmony arts like Feng Shui, money is a living force. It demands to be seen, respected, and engaged with. When you shove it under the bed, you're not protecting it, you're energetically demoting it. You're mixing the energy of your future growth with the dust of your past. The bed is for rest, healing, and dreaming. It's a sacred altar for your body. Introducing the vibration of wealth into this deeply passive, unconscious space creates a spiritual conflict, confusing the signals you send out. Think of it this way: a healthy body needs a clean, elevated, peaceful place to recharge. Your wealth requires the exact same thing to thrive. Dust and darkness are symbols of decay and neglect. In Buddhism, your intention is the seed of all outcomes. Wealth that is honored, kept in a clean, bright, and intentional place, is programmed to grow. But money hidden under a bed is starved of light, air, and your conscious attention. You are essentially asking a seed to sprout in a sealed, dark cellar. Over time, this habit creates real-world friction opportunities that vanish: unexpected bills, or a nagging feeling that you're working hard for nothing. To achieve enlightenment, the mind must be cleared of its shadows. To achieve abundance, your space must be cleared of its hidden blockages. The simple act of taking that money out and placing it in a dedicated wealth bowl or a beautiful box on your dresser can radically alter your financial reality. It's a clear message: I see my abundance, I honor it, I am ready for it to grow. Because in the language of energy, how you house your money reveals how you value your own worth. In the world of Buddhist-inspired energy awareness, the top of your refrigerator is an invisible financial storm. Placing money there is one of the fastest ways to destabilize your wealth, all because of a simple, powerful truth: chaotic energy scatters fortune. The refrigerator's motor generates a constant, subtle hum and a field of heat. This creates an environment of low-grade agitation and restlessness, the exact opposite of the calm, stable energy that wealth needs to feel safe and multiply. In Buddhist practice, every element of our surroundings is either building our inner peace or tearing it down. Your money is no exception. It flourishes in environments of order, cool-headedness, and respect. Heat and vibration, by contrast, represent instability and frantic energy. When your money sits in this zone, it energetically learns to be restless, to come and go quickly, and to never quite settle. It's like trying to build a solid house on ground that is constantly shaking. The foundation will never be secure. Worse, what else ends up on top of the fridge? Junk mail, old keys, unused gadgets, a layer of greasy dust. It's an energetic graveyard for forgotten things. In Buddhism, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. By placing money in this chaotic, overheated, neglected spot, you are symbolically treating your finances as an unimportant afterthought. That subtle message is absorbed by your subconscious, and soon your reality begins to reflect it. You might experience sudden, unexpected expenses that drain your account, or a feeling that you're on a financial roller coaster you can't get off. Symbolically, the rising heat also burns off the grounding energy of your money, pulling it away from the stable earth element. This creates a cycle where money flows in, but evaporates before it can be put to good use, like water in a sizzling pan. Buddhist masters treat a single coin with the same reverence as a sacred text. They know that to hold on to power, it must be kept in a place of balance. The simple ritual of clearing that space and moving your wallet or cash to a cool, intentional home, a specific drawer, a money box, or a prosperity corner, can be revolutionary. You aren't just tidying up, you're fundamentally resetting your relationship with abundance. In the silent language of energy, uncontrolled heat burns through luck. But when you treat your resources with cool, calm respect, you create a sanctuary where money is not only protected, it is honored, amplified, and invited to stay. In Buddhist teachings and spatial energetics, the bathroom is the undisputed zone of release. Its entire purpose is to purify and expel, to wash away what is no longer needed by the body. Because of this, it holds an unshakable energetic signature of disposal. When you keep money in a bathroom, be it in a drawer, a medicine cabinet, or on a shelf, you are subconsciously programming your finances with the energy of waste. You are telling your money and the universe that it is disposable, temporary, and meant to be flushed away. In traditions like Feng Shui, which draws from the same well of wisdom as Buddhist mindfulness, water is a powerful symbol. It can cleanse and renew, but it can also erode and carry away. The bathroom is a space dominated by drains and pipes. Its energy is one of constant outflow. When your wealth is stored there, it is energetically swept into that current. You'll likely find that money leaks from your life. No matter your income, it seems to vanish on trivial things, and your savings feel impossible to build. This happens because the bathroom's energetic function is to decrease, not to increase. Even if your bathroom is spotless, its core symbolic purpose remains. Spiritually, money demands to be treated as a sacred resource housed in spaces that signify stability, growth, and respect, not next to toilet paper, cleaning chemicals, and sewer lines. Every choice of placement is a prayer. Keeping money in a bathroom sends a deep signal that you don't truly value your financial well-being, that you see it as mundane, or worse, that you expect it to be gone soon. Buddhist wisdom teaches that what we respect respects us in return. By placing money in a space of waste, you degrade its energetic integrity and subconsciously invite financial hardship. This isn't superstition, it is the law of energetic resonance. Your external environment is a printout of your internal beliefs. When you hide your wealth in a place designed for release, you reinforce a self-sabotaging narrative of, "I'm not worthy," or "money never stays with me." To fix this, make the bathroom a no-money zone. Move all cash, wallets, and even loose change to a location that feels stable, clean, and dedicated to growth. This could be a wealth corner in your living room, a special box, or a designated drawer in your office. The goal is to establish a clear energetic boundary between what you wish to let go of and what you wish to cultivate. Money is not trash. It is potential. It is security. It is energy in service to life. Treat it with the honor it deserves, and it will honor you back. When you stop storing your wealth in the place of elimination, you stop unconsciously sending your prosperity down the drain. In Buddhist philosophy and mindful living, clutter is more than just a physical mess. It's an energetic traffic jam. It represents stuck emotions, mental fog, and spiritual procrastination that choke the flow of positive energy. When you store money in a cluttered closet, you are trapping your wealth in this stagnant gridlock. You are chaining your financial future to the unresolved energy of your past. Closets are often the dark corners of our homes, filled with things we can't or won't face, clothes that no longer fit, broken objects we swear we'll fix, gifts we never liked, and boxes of sentimental weight. Each of these items is a carrier of old energy. When you tuck your money away amongst them, in an old coat pocket, a forgotten purse, or under a stack of boxes, you are condemning your finances to this same state of limbo. In Buddhist thought, attachment to things that no longer serve us is a primary source of suffering. Clutter is the physical form of this attachment, to a past self, to a fear of lack, to an inability to let go. Keeping money in this environment is an energetic signal that your wealth is entangled with fear, stagnation, and an outdated sense of self. Just as your lungs need clear airways to breathe, your money needs clear pathways to flow. A cluttered closet is an energetic bottleneck. This misalignment can manifest as powerful, yet subtle, financial problems. You might feel perpetually stuck, unable to get ahead no matter how much you earn. You may find it impossible to think clearly about your finances, or be trapped in a frustrating loop of earning and losing. Money stored in chaos becomes chaotic. It absorbs the indecisive, heavy energy around it. In Buddhist-inspired practice, your environment is a co-creator of your consciousness. A messy space doesn't just reflect a messy mind, it actively perpetuates it. Clutter generates a background noise of overwhelm, making it hard to connect with the clarity and intention needed for wise financial stewardship. When your money is surrounded by things you've forgotten, it too becomes forgotten energy. The act of decluttering is therefore a profound spiritual practice. It's not about tidying, it's about clearing the channels for abundance to find you. If you want to transform your financial energy, start with your closets. Your goal is not just to create space, but to release the old stories and limiting beliefs stored there. Take any money you find out of these spaces and give it a home of honor, a place that is clean, intentional, and calm, where it can be seen and appreciated. Your money deserves to reside in a space that mirrors your clarity, your ambition, and your respect for its potential, not buried under the weight of what you've outgrown. In the sacred physics of space, the way you store your money defines your relationship with wealth. When you clear the clutter, you clear the path for prosperity to arrive and to stay. In Buddhist-inspired teachings on mindfulness, every placement is a message, and placing money anywhere near a trash can is one of the most destructive messages you can send. Whether it's a few coins on the kitchen counter next to the bin, a wallet left on the floor nearby, or cash stuffed in an envelope beside bags of garbage, you are creating a direct energetic link between your wealth and the concept of worthlessness. The trash can is, by definition, the symbol of rejection. It is the destination for what is spoiled, broken, and no longer has a place in your life. In Buddhist awareness, your energy flows where your intention points. When you allow your money to be near a portal for things being thrown out, you are subconsciously instructing your wealth to be treated as disposable. Energy is incredibly sensitive to symbols, and proximity creates association. Keeping money near a trash can, even by accident, implies a level of spiritual neglect that poisons the flow of prosperity. It reinforces a belief that money is dirty, unimportant, or not worth protecting. Over time, this energetic alignment can show up as real-world financial patterns, chronic small losses, money that seems to disappear, or a constant struggle to build savings. In mindfulness, we are taught to be deeply conscious of our surroundings because our environment constantly programs our inner state. If the trash can is a symbol for expulsion, then placing money beside it is like holding a sign over your finances that says, "Exit here." This isn't superstition, it is the energetic law of like attracts like. We would never place a sacred object, a treasured photo, a spiritual text, or a family heirloom next to a pile of refuse. We must begin to see our money with the same level of respect. Money, in the Buddhist perspective, is a responsive energy. It absorbs the intention with which it is handled. If you treat it with reverence, it expands. If you treat it with dismissal, it retreats. To reverse this pattern, create a strict energetic and physical quarantine between your money and your trash. Consciously move wallets, change jars, and cash away from any bin. Give them a clean, dignified home, a prosperity drawer, a small, beautiful box, or a dedicated altar space that reflects gratitude. Each time you make this conscious choice, you are sending a powerful signal to your subconscious and to the universe that wealth is welcome and honored in your life. You are rewriting your internal script from rejection to respect, from disposable to stewardship. When you align your home's energy with care and worthiness, you don't just invite money to visit, you invite it to build a home. In the energetic language of Buddhist wisdom, even the smallest act of placement can be a powerful magnet for prosperity or a quiet force that pushes it away. In the philosophy of Buddhist energy awareness, every object in your home has a life force shaped by its purpose and your attention. When you store money in wallets or purses that you no longer use, you are essentially putting your wealth into an energetic coma. You are trapping it in a state of suspended animation, cutting it off from the active, vibrant flow of your present life. A wallet or a purse is more than just an accessory, it's the symbolic vehicle for your financial energy. It's meant to move with you, to participate in the exchange of value. An unused wallet, one that sits forgotten in a drawer at the back of a closet or kept for sentimental reasons, becomes a container of stagnant, retired energy. Its stillness is a symbol of inactivity. Its disuse is a signal of irrelevance. When you place cash inside these dormant objects, you are locking your prosperity in a museum of your past. You are placing it in a space where energy is frozen, cut off from the here and now. In Buddhist mindfulness, the present moment is the only reality where creation and abundance can happen. Anything that is not part of your active life becomes energetically dead weight. Money, like your own breath, requires constant circulation to be vital and effective. By storing it in wallets that are no longer on the journey with you, you are symbolically benching your finances from the game of life. This energetic dormancy can manifest in your reality as a stalled career, investments that flatline, or a general feeling that your resources are locked up and inaccessible. Even worse, you may start to unconsciously adopt the energy of these forgotten items, believing that your money has no active role to play, that it's meant to be hidden away, or that you are not meant to use it to create a better life. Buddhist practice calls us to be fiercely intentional, to honor the tools that support our existence. How you store your money is a direct reflection of how you view your own power and your readiness to thrive. To break this pattern, start by doing a wallet audit. Gather every unused wallet and purse you own. Check them for hidden cash or old receipts. Either give them a new, active purpose or thank them for their service and let them go. Do not let your money sleep in a forgotten tomb. Move it to your current, active wallet, or to a sacred space where it can be part of your living, breathing intentions. This simple physical act is a potent spiritual declaration. It tells the universe, my wealth is active, it is useful, and it is part of my life today. It transforms stagnant energy into dynamic potential and kickstarts financial momentum. In the world of energy, what you honor thrives. What you forget decays. When you rescue your money from forgotten wallets and bring it into the center of your conscious life, you reclaim its power and command prosperity to flow with purpose and vitality once again. In Buddhist teachings, the floor is the foundation of our physical world, but it is also the lowest energetic point in any room. It is the surface that bears the weight of all else, that collects dust, and that absorbs the chaotic vibrations of footsteps, gravity, and daily neglect. When you leave or store money on the floor, you are symbolically pinning your prosperity to the lowest possible level of respect. In mindfulness traditions, reverence and intention are the cornerstones of how we handle anything connected to our well-being, be it food, tools, or the resources that sustain us. To place money on the floor, whether it's a dropped coin you don't bother to pick up, a purse left by the door, or bills tucked under a rug, is to equate it with dirt, with being stepped on, with being less than. Energy is a slave to meaning. The floor represents the absolute baseline, the thing we walk all over without a second thought. In the Buddhist worldview, this placement teaches your subconscious mind that money lacks value, that it is not sacred, and that it does not deserve to be treated with care. Because your energy will always mirror your deepest intentions, money treated with such disrespect will respond in kind. Through instability, sudden losses, or a chronic lack of growth. Furthermore, in many Eastern cultures shaped by Buddhist principles, placing anything of value on the floor is a profound sign of dishonor. It breaks the chain of respect and declares the object to be worthless. When money is left in this low vibration environment, surrounded by shoes, dirt, and unconscious energy, it absorbs the vibrations of carelessness and devaluation. Over time, this can manifest as a frustrating inability to hold on to wealth, no matter how hard you try, because the spiritual message you are sending is clear. This is not important to me. Buddhist mindfulness is a call to elevate the vibration of our entire lives, not just in our thoughts, but in our physical actions and spaces. Keeping your money protected, elevated, and stored with intention sends a powerful signal to both the universe and your own deeper mind that you are worthy and ready to steward your resources responsibly. To change the financial outcome, you must first change the physical gesture. Make it a personal rule: money never resides on the floor. If you see a coin or bill there, pick it up immediately. Clean it if you feel the need, and place it with conscious gratitude into a space of dignity. A wallet, a bowl, a designated box that rests high off the ground. This simple physical correction is an act of spiritual power. It is a way of lifting your money and your entire relationship with abundance into the light of respect. It serves as a reminder that money is not just a mechanism for transactions, but a mirror of your energy, your values, and your stewardship. Just as you would never toss a sacred text or a beloved photograph onto the ground, you must stop allowing your money to be symbolically trampled. Because in the energetic truth of Buddhism, whatever you elevate in your space, you elevate in your life. When you lift your wealth from the floor, you lift your abundance to meet you where you deserve to be, in a state of awareness, gratitude, and powerful reception.